Back from an 8-day trip to Italy, and I used the vacuum seal bags. I had fun packing them in the beginning, but did it completely wrong. There is a right and a wrong way to do these things, and it made a huge difference. My friend Brenda, shout out to Brenda, was on the trip with us, and those of us that had the bags, she repacked them for us, and it is the only reason that we got home without having to either ship or to check a bag. So I want to show you, I have not unpacked, I want to show you what she did, the magic that she made. And I'm going to show videos of me packing ahead of time to show you what not to do. I had the shoes on top of here, but this is what the suitcase looked like, completely packed. Okay, this is terrible packing. I got these vacuum things, lost my mind. I have done this before. I know better. Overpacked, ridiculous. So we ended up with 2 of the 20-inch vacuum pack. This is how thin they were when she was done with them. And let's see how much she fit in here. Okay, I want to tell you a couple things while I'm undoing this. Something that she did was, you want it to be as laid out, you want to fit as much of your clothes laid out to fit across this bag as much as possible. You want to take up as much area as possible. So when I did it, my friends teased me because it kind of looked like the bag was pregnant. I had a big pile in the middle, and whoop, that is not what you want to do. You want to lay it and have it flat, and then have it all equal. Okay, she had it in here and had the bag sealed. She took this off and sat on it, pushed this button and sat on it, squeezed air out before she ever used the vacuum pump. So I thought that was a really good suggestion too. Let's see what's in this first bag. Again, you can see how big this is. This was the 20-incher. This is the smallest bag. There was a 24 and a 28. I originally had 2 28s, a whole bunch of completely unnecessary space being taken up by bags. So I'm just going to throw these out here. These are my socks and underwear, which were thrown in here last. So, okay, and you can see how these are not rolled. They're as flat as possible, fitting across the bag like this. Okay, so we've got 1 sweater in this bag, and I want to try to take these out all at once. Okay, see how these are all in a pile exactly the size of the bag. So I'm going to take out this side. You can see she had it packed. And I'm going to get in trouble because that one jumped out, but it was perfectly aligned to the bag and then to this side. Okay, half of it. Okay, it's impossible. These are all the clothes that fit into those little bags. So, here's the answers to your questions. If you would have asked me before Brenda packed for me, I would have said, I don't think I would use these again. Now that I've had the Brenda lesson, I would absolutely use these again. Now, I'm not going to be this dumb. You don't need this many clothes is so dumb. I was worried about things getting wrinkled, but because the things were laid so flat, they did not wrinkle. They stayed actually really nice. So I plan to use them in the future. I plan to be a student and follow Brenda's tip and use them. But I'm still also going to pack smarter. The problem with filling them to the brim and then filling your suitcase to the brim is there's no air in the suitcase, and it is like a solid rock because there's no air in it, so it is full and heavy. I mean, you're wheeling it around, so that helps things, but you also don't need all these clothes. So love them, will be using them, but I'm also going to be smarter about it. And that is the short story. And I know so many times people will show you the packing and show you the beginning, but I wanted to show you the day after and let you know what I thought. So there we are. And thank you, Brenda. All my clothes would still be in Italy if it wasn't for you. Yay!